Hello students, today's topic is illumination model, or you can say shading model, or you can say lightning model. These three names are coming maybe in your exam. Any three name, one name is coming for the explanation. Okay, so what is illumination model? In the illumination model, if one surface is there, means that any object face will be there, that face is called the surface. So any surface got some light in that surface. Okay, in any point the light is coming on the surface, and in that point if you find the value of intensity of that point, that is called the illumination model. So that illumination model is depend on three things, all are same. If any three things, one name is coming on anywhere, so don't be confused, all three are same. What are the three things? Are the shading, illumination and intensity. What are the shading? Shading means lightness. Okay, how much light you can see there, means that if any sketch you want to show some darkness, some shades, for example in the face. Okay, in the face your nose is coming in the, after your nose cheeks are in some not the same level, so for that labeling you have to show some shades in the picture. So that shades are called the shading. So what that shades are showing? The lightness of that object. So maybe light will be high, light will be low. Okay, so this is called the shading. Another one is illumination. Illumination is also same, that will be denoted by the brightness. Brightness can be high, can be low. Last one is intensity. When in the brightness value, the quantity of the illumination or the value of the brightness is called the intensity. All these three things are same, so anywhere any name can be used, so don't be confused, all these three things are same. That's why here this illumination model name, different names are there: illumination model, shading model or lightning model. Okay, in the illumination model, two things are coming, two concepts are coming, which are named diffuse illumination or ambient light, or another one is diffuse reflection. These two concepts are coming, so let's understand what is these concepts. If one object got the light from point source, but not directly point source, that point source means that sunlight, that light is coming to the another object, and another, that light will be reflected from another object and coming to the this object. Okay, this time whatever reflected from the another object light is coming to this object surface, that light intensity will be same in every point. Okay, so this type of light is called the diffuse illumination or ambient light. Okay, another concept is coming, diffuse reflection. Diffuse reflection concept means any type of light, either it will be coming from the reflect from another object, or either it will be coming directly from the light source. Okay, point source. The light is coming on any surface, so maybe some light is observed by that surface, or some light that will be reflected from that surface. Okay, so whatever light will be reflected from that surface, okay, so that reflected light intensity will be same in every point. This type of light is called the diffuse reflection. Okay, so these two concepts are coming on the illumination model. Now we are coming on the coefficient of reflection, or you can say reflectivity. This is denoted with the R, and formula is R is equal to IR over IS. IR means reflection intensity from the object, and IS is equal to source intensity, means point source or any source. Okay, so this R value will be lies or varies between 0 to 1. If any R value will be 0, it means whatever light is coming on the surface, that surface observe all the light. Okay, so that time R value will be 0. And if one value will be coming, that means every light, each light will be reflected from that surface. This is called the value of 1 is for the R, when each light will be reflected from that surface, maximum light reflected from the surface. Okay, so that's why R value will be varies between 0 to 1. Now next one more concept is coming on the illumination model. This is called the Lambert's law. Lambert's law shows relation between incident light and the reflected light on the rough surface. All these concepts are coming by the rough surface only. Okay, so here relation between incident light means I and reflected light means N on the rough surface. So here you can see in one rough surface is coming the horizontal line, where one reflected light is going to up direction is N. In that N, the point value is I ambient diffusion. AMB means ambient, DEFF means diffusion. Or you can show IA diffusion. IA means intensity of ambient light, diffusion. Okay, DIFF means diffusion. So in this case, the formula is coming IA diffusion is equal to KIA, where IA is equal to intensity of ambient light and K is equal to coefficient of ambient quotient or ambient reflection coefficient. Okay, so this is the formula of diffusion, but by this formula only you cannot understand what is the exact intensity of that point, because maybe light is coming from the any source, or maybe same time light is coming from the point source also. So you have to find out the value of intensity by the point source light. So for that purpose we have to find out the this value also by point source. So by point or source, how you can understand here, for example, the point source value is coming, and that time reflection is N, and intense incident, the light is coming from the point source is coming in the incidence means penetrate on that surface, light penetration on that surface. So that is called the incident. So incident light is coming on the surface and reflected to N. Okay, so these the incident light and reflection between angle is I. So by this purpose, how you can calculate the point source intensity, IP is equal to KD ID cos I, where IP is the intensity of the point source, KD is the coefficient, and ID intensity of diffusion, and cos I that angle which I shows here, the angle is coming. So cos I is here. So this is the point source. Now total intensity, how you can calculate? Both intensity you have to add, that time you can find out the total intensity. So I diffusion is equal to KIA from here and plus KDID cos I from here, point source. So both intensity add up and total intensity you can find out. Okay, so this is the illumination model. As I told you, this illumination model talking about rough surface. Another point is coming specular reflection. What is the specular reflection? When we are talking about the shiny surface means some surface have some paints or oil, that time that surface will be so much shining. Whenever light source light will be penetrate on that type of surface, that time you can see some in the one point that will be white spot. Okay, so how we can tackle this type of things? For that purpose we are using specular reflection, or we can say Phong model. Okay, which we will discuss in next video. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you all understand about the illumination